Security cameras are everywhere, recording what happens around us 24 hours a day. They were designed to protect, monitor, and clarify mysteries, but sometimes they capture the unexpected. Terrifying, bizarre, and completely unexplainable moments get caught on tape, revealing situations that defy logic and make us question what really happens when nobody is watching. A rideshare driver in São Paulo in Brazil managed to avoid falling victim to the hit-and-run scam thanks to a camera installed in his vehicle and the timely presence of a police patrol car. The incident took place this week at Praça da Sé in downtown São Paulo in Brazil, an area known for rising crime over the past few years. Ricardo Santos, the driver, went viral on social media for sharing the episode, which could have resulted in financial losses and legal troubles. According to Ricardo, he was driving slowly through the area when a man, whose identity was not revealed, approached his vehicle. Initially, the driver thought the pedestrian was simply going to cross the street. However, the suspect intentionally threw himself against the hood of the car, faking a collision. This is a hallmark of the scam, which generally aims to extort drivers by claiming physical injury or demanding on-the-spot compensation. What the scammer did not expect was that Ricardo's vehicle was equipped with a security camera capturing the entire scene. In addition, a police patrol car passing by witnessed the act, thwarting the attempt, and so the man's plan failed. A woman reacted in an unexpected way when she realized a man had just stolen her friend's cell phone at a cafe in Chaco province in Argentina. While they were chatting, she noticed the robbery and quickly threw a chair at the criminal, who was attempting to flee on a bicycle. The moment was caught by a security camera in the establishment and quickly went viral on social media. Waiters rushed to help and managed to pin the suspect down until the police arrived. In an interview, one of the employees who helped detain the man explained his motivation for reacting, saying it was an impulsive act, as they are tired of such theft and robbery scenarios. A scene captured by a street security camera in Camboriú, in the state of Santa Catarina in Brazil, recorded the bizarre moment when a woman was helped by a man to push her vehicle, but ended up losing control of it. In the footage, the man is seen pushing the vehicle from the front while the woman tries to guide it in reverse. However, at a certain point, the woman, who was half inside and half outside the car, watches the vehicle roll down the slope directly ahead and simply cannot hit the brakes. The car careens downhill, and as a result, she even falls out of the vehicle, which keeps moving and tumbles uncontrollably, causing massive damage. Fortunately, no one was behind the wheel when the car went down, colliding with the curb and obstacles, sustaining severe damage, but at least not injuring anyone. The woman who was thrown from the car was not seriously hurt, although she suffered a considerable financial setback. A body camera worn by a military police officer captured the moment when he and another agent raced with two more officers, the four of them in two patrol cars belonging to the military police of São Paulo in Brazil while on duty. They seemed to be having fun until one of the vehicles got into an accident. In the footage, it is possible to see and clearly hear one of them challenging the other pair in the other patrol car to a race. They accelerate, turn on the siren, and further ahead, the officer driving one of the vehicles loses control and crashes, destroying the front of the car. In a statement, the Public Security Secretariat clarified that the officer's behavior was investigated in a military police inquiry and forwarded to the military justice. As a result, the four agents were removed from operational service and charged under the relevant section of the traffic code.
Você não racha?
In civil court, they face a lawsuit due to the damages caused to third parties and to public property. In addition to the patrol car, two civilian-owned vehicles were damaged, according to the military police note. In the United States of America, a man with autism decided to call the emergency service on his birthday, asking someone to wish him a happy birthday. Feeling lonely, he sought a way to connect with others. His request, although unusual, surprised both the officers and the people who heard about the case. When they received the call, the police officers chose to respond in an unexpected manner. Instead of dismissing the request, they went to the young man's home to celebrate with him. They also brought a birthday cake, turning what would have been a basic emergency response into a warm, humane gesture. By doing so, they showed sensitivity and empathy in handling the call. Beyond bringing the cake, the officers organized a small surprise party for the man. They congratulated him in person, making what could have been a lonely day special and memorable. Hence, the officers' act not only fulfilled the man's birthday wish, but also created a supportive, joyful environment for him.
Pal, how are you? What's your name? Chris. Happy birthday to you. No, you got it,
The video recording the officers' actions quickly went viral on social media. People around the world praised their attitude, emphasizing the importance of acting with empathy, especially in situations involving individuals who face social challenges, such as those on the autism spectrum. A security camera in an elevator captured the exact moment when, in a brazen manner, a Chinese man harasses a woman inside the elevator. In the footage, he arrives first, and shortly afterward, a very beautiful woman enters as well. The door then closes, and with no shame, the man turns and moves toward the woman, attempting to grab and kiss her, as well as touch her breasts. The woman is immediately startled and tries to avoid him, positioning herself near the elevator door, and yet the man still kisses her on the back. The audacity with which the Chinese man committed the harassment caught people's attention after the video was shared. The woman reported him, and after investigation, the man was identified and arrested. A woman was spotted by a gallery's security cameras approaching the entrance of a mattress store and casually grabbing a mattress and walking away. In the footage, she is seen walking toward the store entrance with her shopping cart. She then parks it, waits for a few people to pass by, and heads over to the area where folded and packaged mattresses are on display. Swiftly, she picks up a mattress, holds it in her hand, and leaves through the crowd as if she had bought it. However, she never actually entered the store. She simply stole the item and walked off, showing no shame. After noticing the missing product, the employees sounded the alarm, and the security camera recordings confirmed the theft. The authorities were called, and based on the camera images, they attempted to identify the woman so they could arrest her. At the time of this video, the woman had not yet been found. An employee, seemingly working at a market, went to the stock area to pick up some pallets containing packs of water. However, while using a pallet jack, he failed to balance the load correctly, and everything toppled right in front of him. He loads the stacks, which are piled one on top of another, but they were not properly fitted. As he moves them, they begin to tip over, and seeing that everything is about to fall, he simply stops and watches with a resigned expression as it all comes crashing down beside him, creating a huge mess. The worker's reaction drew attention and went viral on social media. After all, he seemed totally resigned to the accident, just letting it unfold while looking on in dismay. The idea of an overdue bill is a major hassle for many people, which is why a man did not think twice when he saw the automatic steel shutter of a lottery shop closing. He dropped to the ground and rolled underneath it like in an Indiana Jones movie, ending up on the other side, ready to celebrate his success. Once inside, however, he was surprised by a security guard with a gun, who believed it was a robbery. The footage shows the man slipping in just as the door was nearly shut, rolling across the floor, and upon standing, he realizes the guard is right there with his gun drawn, prepared to apprehend what he believed to be a thief trying to rob the shop. When he realized the man only wanted to pay his bill, the guard relaxed, let him approach the cashier, and open the door again so he could leave. Naturally, the images went viral on the internet, drawing attention to how far the man was willing to go to pay his bill. Most likely, the invoice was about to expire, and if it was delayed another day, he would face higher interest fees. So he took that risk just to avoid those charges. A woman was pulled over by police in Florida in the United States of America after being spotted driving erratically. However, even though she was in the wrong, she wanted to argue and completely lost control during the stop. In footage recorded by the officer's body camera, we see her getting pulled over, and after a moment, it is discovered that she was driving illegally. Shortly thereafter, the officers attempt to speak with her and explain the situation, but she will not accept the facts and begins arguing with them. She becomes agitated and starts shouting. In order to handle the situation, the officers restrain her, and she is handcuffed. However, she does not take well to the handcuffs and begins rolling on the ground, struggling in a bizarre scene.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn you on your side.
She is restrained, handcuffed, and placed under arrest. Taken to the patrol car, she is transported to the station and continues causing trouble, thrashing about and trying to slip out of the cuffs. The officers need a great deal of patience until she finally settles down and waits to give her statement. A man was taken into custody by the police after stealing an ambulance from the mobile emergency care service in the Cohab neighborhood in the southern zone of Recife in Brazil. Security camera footage shows the moment when the vehicle was taken while a paramedic was preparing a stretcher to assist a patient. In footage sent to TV, you can see the ambulance parked on a street and the paramedic placing a hospital sheet on the stretcher. That is precisely when the vehicle is stolen, and the paramedic runs after the ambulance as it turns the corner and drives away. According to the health department, the police were immediately notified and the ambulance was recovered. The military police stated that after beginning the search, they located the vehicle a few miles from where it was taken. A resident of the Penha neighborhood in the eastern zone of Sao Paulo in Brazil set a Pitbull on criminals who were robbing her family during the night. The incident took place at around 8:30 in the evening when a taxi driver's family was returning home after grocery shopping. His wife was the first to get out of the vehicle. She was unlocking the front gate of the house across the street when she saw her relatives being confronted by 3 criminals. She then ran inside the house and quickly returned outside, accompanied by the family dog, a Pitbull on a leash. As she approached the car, she released the dog and the two of them charged at the criminals, trying to drive them away. At the time of the confrontation, the thieves were demanding that the taxi driver hand over his car keys, but he refused because there was a small child strapped into a car seat inside the vehicle. Once the woman showed up with the dog, the criminals fled. They did manage to steal a purse with documents and 2 cell phones before trying to take the vehicle. The police were called, and at the time this video was recorded, were still trying to identify the suspects. A video filmed by a rideshare driver went viral online by showing him reuniting with his own mother after going a long time without seeing her because of work. The clip, which spread quickly, appears to be a lighthearted way of illustrating just how exhausting and intense a worker's life can be. In his case, a driver who, in order to make money, must work non-stop, often not seeing even those who live with him, like his mother.
De mim não? Quanto tempo, hein, mãe?
É você, Júnior.
Eu.
Ai, é você, meu filho.
Because of the demanding schedule, when the little free time he has is devoted to sleeping and resting, some workers cannot even find a moment to see their family. That is why this man in the video chose a humorous approach, using a playful perspective to highlight the demanding routine that so many workers face. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.